As always, I'm starting with a primer for the eyelids. And I did some serious plucking here. Let's say I clamped my skin instead of the hair. That's the way it is when you can't have your glasses on, you know. Yeah, everything becomes a challenge. And I think you can hear the birds. There's loads of birds here now. Because we have a lot of, you know, green. It's like a sanctuary for birds, I think. This Smashbox palette. Blue Eye Smashbox palette. And it looks like that with the colors inside. I'm taking this medium, it's like a crease color. Perfect crease color. And it's matte. So, that one goes in the usual place. Little bit up like that, especially when I'm trying to make the brows go a bit closer, you know. Continue with this. They are over there. So I'm taking this light for the inner corner with a small brush, and for the outer corner this brown, and it's really pigmented, but you know, fall out a bit. And again, I'm going out like that, up, let's say, not out, much more up, until I get, let's say, a little bit more, starting here where it's, you know, a lot on the brush, and getting up like that. So a fluffier brush to blend it out. First I'm going downward, and a little bit in, but more down. I made it darker here, so I have to put some more on the other side. And I don't clean, that's why I don't clean much, you know, I don't do much here, because anyway I'm gonna have to clean it with a Q-tip and a Bioderma. So every time I do my makeup here, kind of just really down here, not where there's puffiness, I'm taking this, what you call it, pewter? It's, the name of it is pewter, I believe. Oh, what's the name of it? I have this little thing, pewter. Yeah, I suppose, you know, it's not a gray, it's a warmer color than gray, so looking like that. So just here, between the inner corner color and up here on the little bit, to give some, you know, life to it and some sheen. It's always nice with some amount of sheen. And I'm taking it up here a little bit higher up. And I will just sweep it across a bit like that. Not too seriously, you know, just a little bit. I'm taking this fluffy brush and this color that they call custard. It's like a peachy matte color. Just dipping it in like that and taking it inside here just to warm it up a little bit. Just to get a warmer color in there. Not like these colors aren't warm. They are warm, you know. They are warm, but, you know, just to get some orange color in there, let's say. So, the compact powder with my big kind of brush for this area. Again, I decided to grab this Maybelline gel liner with a small brush like that. And again, just to kind of get rid of the blonde from my lashes, kind of really brushing it in there. Clean under the eye with some Bioderma or whatever, you know. I'm cleaning with Bioderma. And I'm usually just like going up in an angle like that to make sure that it's not too far out. And hopefully I see it, you know, well enough to get it the same kind of thing on both sides. I'm kind of going for if the eyebrow is okay, you know, this will be kind of okay too. And then I might soften it up with a Q-tip or just with the tips of my fingers. Smashbox Hydrating Primer, as almost as always. It's my favorite primer. I'm just putting it on a brush like this. Ooh, that was a lot in one place. It's so nice and cooling. For the foundation today, I want to use up those two that I have from Bourjois. It's the Flower Perfection Mineralized. I think it's in medium, yes. Ooh. And just a soft brush. I'm using this Ofra blush, or what is it? Blush bronzer marble in number 3. With a brush like that. So again, seems like no matter what I do almost with this blush, it's kind of becoming like a blob over there. So I grabbed this number 3 from Your Skin Nude 10 with a big brush like that, going over it, starting from here. Kind of really going like that. I'm going down here too. So I grabbed this whitish, really white, with some sheen, like really just with a glow in it, from Shiseido, and the brush I'm using that's in there, just because, sorry, because this is like really pinkish still. I'm going over it like this just to soften also the pink, you know. For lips I'm using this Smashbox liner in medium, and on top of that Cognac from Smashbox. It looks like that. Lip gloss, also Smashbox Limitless Longwear, and there's also, why I like those, because there's also sunscreen 15 SPF, so I really appreciate that. So I'm blending it out a little bit more here in the outer corner. I felt that it's a little bit not blended enough, and you see I almost come up until the brows, but I don't really mind, you know. The brows are there, just a thin line of something light is needed there. You don't need a whole lot of empty space, let's say, like white or light space here. I don't think that's necessary, especially not when you start to be a bit puffy in your eyes.